Hasn't charged yet on the page, has it?
Just this minute, so it's starting now.
There's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world can be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us. Oh, and the world will live as one.
Wow, that was Paul Riley.
Wasn't that a lovely intro?
Wasn't that nice? Yeah.
Really lovely.
We couldn't resist using that as the intro, but we will play it in full properly, without all the other stuff on top of it later on in the show. Okay, but that was Paul Riley with the archetype John Lennon song. You think of John Lennon, you think of Imagine, don't you? And those pictures, some of them were the usual, our picture saucer, found them on Pixabay. And others were pictures that I took, including this one. I didn't take it of the Beatles because I was far too young in those days.
Oh, was I born just about?
Same blooming age. No, this was at one of the theatres in Liverpool. The show was called Lennon.
It's amazing, wasn't
fantastic. All about the life of John Lennon, right from cradle to grave, basically. It was a fabulous show.
I think we saw it twice.
We've seen it twice, seen two versions of it, yeah. And no doubt it'll be, when theatres can get up and running again properly, no doubt it'll be played again in the Royal Court in Liverpool, because the writer Bob Eaton is a regular director there, and fabulous show. Music all the way through, every single song, and it put the songs into context somehow, you know.
Yeah, it did.
Right from the song Julia about his mother and all this sort of thing. Fabulous, wonderful. Right, and we've got a fabulous evening ahead with lots and lots of music. A goodly number of you have done John Lennon songs or Beatles songs. One or two that are not, but that doesn't matter because they were from that era, you know, and this sort of thing. So that's fine. That's super. Right. So let's get straight into it, shall we? And then we'll say some hellos afterwards. Let's get Dave Ryder to kick things off in great style with You've Got to Hide Your Love Away.
Here I stand, head in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling 2 foot small. Everywhere people stare, each and every day. I can see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, hey, you got to hide your love away. Hey, you got to hide your love away. How can I even try? I can never win. Hearing them, seeing them in the state I'm in. How could she say to me, love will find a way? Gather round, all you clowns, let me hear you say, hey, you got to hide your love away. Hey, you got to hide your love away.
Nice one, Dave.
That was a good
That
start,
was a
wasn't it?
good start to the evening. Yes, indeed. We've got something little bit special from Dave later on as well. Okay, but we'll come to that afterwards.
Should we do some hellos?
Yes, let's do that.
So a big hello to Neil Martin, Jim and Barbara, Jill Link, Carol Roberts, Jill and Ian, Wendy and Richard, Keith Taylor, Vicky and Paul. Hi to Judith Bryan, Dave Ryder, Jeff Riley, Stephen Helen Dukes Hughes, Glyn and Robin Spreckley.
Wow, there's a good number of you joined already.
There is.
That's super, lovely stuff. Right. Yes, that song, You've Got to Hide Your Love Away, it was written after John Lennon was told off because he had a girlfriend, Cynthia, at the time, and the Brian Epstein, the manager, apparently had said to them, look, you've got to hide your girlfriends away because, you know, it'll spoil the image and the girls will stop screaming for you.
Aww.
So that's where that song came from, apparently, allegedly. Right. So who have we got next? Right, we've got a lovely one coming up now from somebody who's become a regular, somebody from the Wirral. It's Keels, and Keels, I'll have to apologise to you now. I've had a little bit of a play with your video here. I've done a composite. She sent 2 videos in, so
Right.
I've done a little bit of. She'll know what we mean.
Hi Ruthin and dear Prudence. Oh dear Prudence, I want you beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out and play? Oh, dear Prudence, come and open up your eyes, dear Prudence. Oh, see the sunny skies, the wind is low and the birds will sing, that you are part of everything, dear Prudence. Won't you open up your eyes and look round, look around and round, look round and round. Oh, dear Prudence, oh, let me see you smile, dear Prudence. Like a little child, clouds will be a daisy chain. So let me see you smile again. Oh, dear Prudence, won't you let me see you smile? Oh, dear Prudence, won't you come out to play, dear Prudence? Greet the brand new day. The sun is up and that sky is blue. It's beautiful and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play?
Oh, lovely.
Nice one, Keels.
And
Yes.
Keels is liking what you've done with the video as well.
Good. Well, she'd been out for a
good.
walk with a camera and sent one video in with just her singing, and then the other video with her singing voice, but with just the pictures. So I thought we'd have the best of
Yeah.
both worlds.
That looked
Yes,
really good.
Yes.
We had a cat called Prudence.
We did.
We named her after that song, didn't we?
We did indeed. Yes. Yep.
Mm.
Prudence. Gosh, that was a while ago.
I know. We
Yeah.
took her in. She was a stray,
Yeah.
and she just had kittens, but we no idea
Some-
what happened to the kittens.
Somebody had abandoned her.
Somebody had abandoned her, so she lived with us for about 5 years until sadly she got knocked over
Knocked
on the
over,
road,
yeah.
didn't she? But she was gorgeous.
She had a happy 5 years.
She did.
Right. So that was a nice, slow Beatles number. We've got a faster one now. It's from John Helm, and it's John Helm and one of the All Strung Up crew. This was done before the lockdown, and it's who are they? Plus Steve, Jess, and Rhiannon, who've all played at Rill Club, not been to Ruthin Club, but been to Rill. And it's Twist and Shout.
Ooh.
Okay, it's a good one. So, John Helm and his friends, Twist and Shout.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, great stuff.
Oh, I love
Wonderful.
that.
Wonderful. So that was Steve singing, obviously John on bass, Keith from All Strung Up was on the drums, and the two backing singers there were Jess and Rhiannon. And that was, it was done for a benefit gig for Cruise, which is a bereavement charity. And that was done at the gig a couple of years ago. So John thought it was
good.
an apt one to put in. It was supposed to be the Cruise charity week this week, but of course COVID's taken care of that as well as a lot of other things. So I actually sang Twist and Shout in the cavern.
Did you?
In the original cavern before they knocked it down, on only 2 occasions that I went there. In front of an audience of about 3.
Aww.
Well, we were there to make a record, cut a record by Cavern Records Limited, who went bust before our EP was released. So while we were waiting and rehearsing, we got up on the main stage, the proper stage in the cavern, before we went into the studio and sang.
For 3 people. Oh. See, if I'd have known, I'd have been in my pram, but I'd have come and watched. I'd have got my nan to bring me.
Oh, wonderful.
Let's say a few more hellos.
A few more hellos there, go on.
So big hello to Pauline Bass, Tom and Linda, Stephen Croft, Bob Hall, hi to Penny and Bob, Kaylee Day, Keels and Patrick, Peter Leslie and Jude, Barry Welsh and Kath and Pete.
There we go. Fantastic. Right, I'm just wondering, shall we stay on the Beatles? We've got a couple of non-Beatles ones, but we'll do a couple of non-Beatles ones next, and then we'll come back to Beatles and John Lennon songs. Okay. So the next one up is Mr. Barry Welsh with A Pilgrim's Way.
Now this is a song written by Peter Bellamy. It's a setting of a poem by Rudyard Kipling, a poem called A Pilgrim's Way. I do not look for holy saints to guide me on my way, or male and female devilkins to lead my feet astray. If these are added, I'll rejoice. If not, I shall not mind, as long as I have leave and choice to meet my fellow kind. As we come and as we go, and deadly soon go we, the people, Lord, thy people, are good enough for me. Thus I will honour pious men, whose virtues shine so bright, though none are more amazed than I, when I by chance do right. And I will pity foolish men, for woe their sin has bred, though 99% of mine I brought on my own head. An Amorite, an eremite, or general averagee, the people, Lord, thy people, are good enough for me. And when they bore me over much, I shall not shake mine ears, recalling many thousand such that I have bored to tears. And when they labour to impress, I shall not doubt or scoff, for I myself have done no less, and sometimes pulled it off. Yea, as we are, and we are not, as we pretend to be. The people, Lord, thy people, are good enough for me. And when they work me random wrong, as oftentimes has been, I shall not cherish anger long, my hands are none too clean. And when they do me random good, I shall not feign surprise, no more than those whom I have cheered with wayside courtesies. As we give and as we take, whate'er our takings be, the people, Lord, thy people, are good enough for me. But when I meet with frantic folk who sinfully declare there is no pardon for their sin, the same I will not spare, till I have proved that heaven and hell, which in our hearts we have, show nothing irredeemable on either side of the grave. As we live and as we die, if utter death there be, the people, Lord, thy people, are good enough for me. Deliver me from every pride, the middle, high and low, that bars me from a brother's side, whatever pride he show. Purge me from all heresies of thought and speech and pen, that bid me judge him otherwise than I am judged, amen. That I may sing of crown or king or road-worn company, that I may labour in my day, vocation and degree, to prove the same by deed and word name, and hold and shake and lead, where'er I go, whate'er I know, whoe'er my neighbour be, this single faith in life and death, and to eternity. The people, Lord, thy people, are good enough for me.
Thank you, Barry.
That was good, wasn't
How
it?
does he remember all those
I
words?
know.
I can't remember something with 3 verses. There we go.
I just want to say a big hello to Skeet and Debs who are watching. And Skeet and Debs, Jackson Williams, have got a live session this Sunday, which is the 18th, and it's at 5:30 p.m. So it's Skeet and Debs with 2 special guests.
Wow.
So we shall be tuning into that, definitely, won't we?
We will indeed. When is it again?
So
Sunday?
it's on Sunday the 18th.
At 5:30.
So is that this Sunday?
No. Do you know it is? Yes.
It is this Sunday.
It is.
So this Sunday the 18th
Time
at
goes?
5:30 p.m.
Soon be Christmas.
It will.
Oh, what did they say? There's only 14 months to Christmas. It's all right, isn't it?
Well, we'll have a good Christmas show.
We will. We'll have an online Christmas party.
Yeah,
How about
we
it, folks?
will.
Yes.
Can I just also say hello to it's a new member, and he left a nice comment last week. So hello to Victor Tolhurst, and he tuned in last week for the first time and really enjoyed the show, and he's tuning in again tonight. So hi to Victor.
You're very welcome here, Victor. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, thanks for your nice comments as well.
And thanks to everybody who's watching. We don't always know how many people are watching, but if people comment, we sort of know who's there, don't we?
If you keep quiet, we don't know you're there.
So say hello, and then we can see you.
Right, Brian Connaughton's up next with Mary Mary.
what you're crying for. Murray, what are you crying for? Don't you believe me when I say my love is at your door? The sun after the rain, I'm walking down to your house gate. But you sent me away with no words to say at all. Mary, what are you crying for? Mary, what are you crying for? Don't you believe me when I say my love is at your door? Mary, what are you crying for? Mary, what are you crying for? Don't you believe me when I say my love is at your door? Last summer said you were mine. By the autumn, well, those feelings had died. But the spring's been and gone, and I carry on without love. Mary, what are you crying for? Mary, what are you crying for? Don't you believe me when I say my love is at your door? Don't you believe me when I say my love is at your door? Don't you believe me when I say my love is at your door?
That was Mary,
was
Mary.
great, wasn't
Yes,
it?
I'm not sure if it was the Monkees' Mary, Mary or a song that was similar, but there we
Really good. And Brian has got a new CD out.
He has
really,
indeed, yeah.
really good CD. So we'll put a link to that after the show.
Yeah, there was a link after last week's as well, so we'll put it again this week.
Should we do a few more hellos?
Go ahead.
So big hello to John and Carol Helm, Frank Ives, Jackie and Jeff and Molly, Ruth and Doug, Jenny and Norm, Alistair Hughes, Enid. Hi to Joanne and Tony, Sam and Elizabeth Jupp, Brandon, Graham Bellinger, Rockin' Robin, John Evans and Andy Cooper.
Excellent. You're all very welcome. You're all very welcome. Put your feet up.
We've got our slippers on, haven't we?
Put your feet up and grab a drink.
I'm on the hard stuff again, my Ribena.
Right, let's go over to, from Llangollen, let's go up to Rill, shall we, and see Carol Roberts and see what she's up to tonight.
Okay, this is Across the Great Divide by Kate Wolf. And we're back in Richard's house again. I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles, instead of counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around and they're gone away. Now I've been sifting through the and it's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside. It's where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Now I heard the owl calling softly as the night was falling, with a question, and I replied, but he's gone across the borderline. It's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. The finest tower that I have seen is the one that comes between the edge of night and the break of day. It's when the darkness rolls away. It's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide.
That was lovely,
Lovely.
Carol. Lovely, super stuff. A few peop-
Bob Neal's trying to buy Carol's dinner set.
Oh, right. I think that's Richard's, because he's in Richard's house.
Oh, right.
Yes.
It's Richard's dinner
Yes,
set.
yeah.
I think he's going to make her an offer for
There
it.
you go. Right. A few people have mentioned that they've had trouble with the comments thread tonight. Of course, Facebook is slowly updating everybody to a new version. And when you get updated, you can revert back to the old one temporarily, just for 48 hours at a time, that's all. But there's a new version, and it takes a little bit of fathoming out, doesn't it? Yes, so the get used to the new version of Facebook, because
Yeah,
it's
that's
going to
what it'll
be
be.
it's going to be with us to stay. Unfortunately, it means that we can no longer harvest your videos from Facebook, because before people would upload them to our, as if they were posting them on the page, and we wouldn't post them on the page, we'd just download them from the sort of the back end of Facebook, through a special app which allowed us to do that. And the new version of Facebook doesn't allow it. You can only download them in little tiny things, so they're so fuzzy, and the voice goes out of sync and everything. So we just can't download them from Facebook anymore. So WeTransfer is the way to go. It's WeTransfer.com. You don't sign up for anything. It'll keep asking you if you want to sign up. Don't sign up. Use the free service. It just tells you to select your video, put the email address chris@RuthinAllStyles.co.uk. A couple of people have put .com in and it hasn't got to us, so .co.uk, and it uploads the video and we can download it from there, and the quality is much better than Facebook's quality anyway. So right, so it is John Lennon night. He was 80 last weekend. He would have been 80, bless him. Yeah. He died when he was 40, of course, and he would have been 80. So we're celebrating those 40 years of what songs we did have from him tonight. And so Frank Hives is next with "In My Life," John Lennon Beatles song, and he does say, but without the high notes. Frank Hives.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more. Sorry if you were expecting the high note. No chance.
Oh, wasn't that just so
It was
lovely?
lovely, wasn't it? A lovely laid-back version of it as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, I love his voice.
Yes, yes. And Frank is in a band called Run for Cover. And he told me a funny story. When they were doing one of their collaboration videos where they all send each other the tracks and everything else. And he got the track in and he started playing it, and he couldn't keep the timing right. And he complained to the other people who sent it in, saying, the click track you put on it, you know, a click track is what musicians keep time with. He said the click track was out of sync with the music. The message came back, there was no click track. He says, it's then I realised I'd forgotten to switch the Bluetooth off on my headphones, and it was picking up my pacemaker. Right. So, Mr. Harry Miller's just joined us. Hi, Harry.
Hi, Harry.
Hope you're
And
keeping
also,
well.
big hello to Jeff Jones and to Mike Clark.
There you go. Okay, we've got something from Jeff later. Nice instrumental. Right, that's behind us. That's the John Lennon statue in Matthew Street in Liverpool.
Oh, we're missing Liverpool
Yeah.
so much.
At least he's got his clothes on. The one on
Yeah.
Lewis's is Dickie Lewis. He's got his little.
The rude one.
Yeah. Yes, Matthew Street. Lovely place in Liverpool, that's.
Yeah.
Right, who we got next? We're keeping with John Lennon now. And so next up we've got somebody who's just sitting up in Cyfeilliog watching the wheels go round. It's Kath Bryan.
Hi everyone. This is about the fourth time I've done this. Once without recording the video, once without recording the vocals. Anyway, this is hopefully this time watching the wheels, John Lennon, for John Lennon Week.
People say I'm crazy, doing what I'm doing. Well, they give me all kinds of warnings to save me from ruin. When I say that I'm okay, well, they look at me kinda strange. Surely you're not happy now, you no longer play the game. People say I'm lazy, oh, I'm dreaming my life away. Well, they give me all kinds of advice designed to enlighten me. When I tell them I'm doing fine, watching shadows on the wall. Don't you miss the big time, boy, you're no longer on the ball. I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. No longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go. People asking questions, so lost in confusion. Well, I tell them that there's no problem, only solutions. Well, they shake their heads and they look at me as if I've lost my mind. I told them there's no hurry, I'm just sitting here doing time. I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. No longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go. I just had to let it go. I just had to let it go.
Wasn't that lovely?
That was absolutely beautiful. Wasn't that lovely?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Nice song, nicely done as well. Nice. I love the version of it.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
We had a nice garden cuppa with Kath last week, didn't we?
We did.
She came over with Bertie the dog, and we were able to give her the Spreckly cider that Peter'd
That's
won
right.
in the raffle.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
And then tomorrow, we're really excited. We've got Neil and Barbara from the Real Club coming for a garden cuppa, and we've not seen them for 8 months.
That's right.
8 months.
I know. Yes.
So can't wait for tomorrow. It's going to be so nice to catch
Hope
up.
the weather's going to be nice.
I think it is. I think it's
Yeah.
going to be dry,
Yeah.
so we should be
Let's
okay.
hope so. Right. So next up, we've got Jill and Ian. Now they haven't done a John Lennon song, but they've done a song by one of John Lennon's mates. Let's see what they've got for us.
Hi, Ruthin AllStyles, we're the Wackies, and it's John Lennon's night tonight. But we're not doing a song by John Lennon. We're doing one by his Bezzy mates, and that is.
Her name's Cilla Black, and we're going to do Anyone Who Had a Heart.
Anyone who ever loved could look at me and know that I love you. Anyone who ever dreamed could look at me and know I dream of you, knowing I love you so. Anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. Ooh, couldn't be another heart that hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. What am I to do? Every time you go away, I always say, this time it's goodbye, dear. Loving it the way you do, I take you back. Without you I die, dear. Knowing I love you so. Anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love it too. Ooh, couldn't be another heart that hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. What am I to do? Knowing I love you so. Anyone who had a heart could take me in his arms and love me too. Ooh, couldn't be another heart that hurt me like I hurt you and be so untrue. Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Anyone who had to simply take me in his arms and always love me. Why won't you? Yeah. What am I to do?
Cheers, everyone.
Ta-da, Chuck.
Take care.
Surprise, surprise!
Oh, I love that.
Yes, lovely stuff. That's great. Good, yes, as I say, one of John Lennon's busy mates rather than
Yeah.
John Lennon himself.
Don't you miss seeing Scylla on the telly? I do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because her career just carried on, really, didn't it?
Yeah, right up to the end. Yeah. Behind us, that's the John Lennon memorial statue that we photographed about 3 years ago up on Liverpool One. That's the Hilton Hotel in the background, and then so yeah, it's a bit of sort of ironmongery sculpture.
Yeah, it's really good.
Very interesting, very interesting. So, and it's right up. I don't know if you've never been to Liverpool One, it's like a shopping complex, but on top is a park with grass and everything on top of a 3-storey building.
They had
Fantastic.
a beach there, didn't they, one summer?
They did. They had a beach with deck chairs.
Yeah, proper sand.
Water.
Ice cream van and everything all set up.
They did. Yeah. I got into trouble, didn't I? I did a review of it on my blog, and I said it was like being in Rill but with a better class of Scouser.
That'll get you in trouble, that will.
Oh dear, never mind.
Please just say a big hello to Vin Murtagh and to Sean Ellen Jones.
Hi Vin, Sean as well. Yeah, I know Sean, don't I? Yeah. Right, so who's next? We just ease off on the John Lennons for a little bit now, for a couple of songs, and we're going on a whistle walk with Terry Clark Coyne.
Oh, I love the whistle walks.
Yes.
Hi, welcome to Whistle Walks with Terry Clark Coyne. I'm sat in a beautiful stone roundhouse, still awaiting its thatched roof, but an incredible spot which is in the garden in the next village up from me in North Wales, and it belongs to a great friend of mine, a wonderful guitarist and singer who's Pamela Wynne Shannon. Look up her CDs online, she's a great singer and guitarist. and I'm going to play, because of this setting, it's like a fairy glen, almost like a wonderland in the garden here, and I'm going to play a hornpipe called the Fairy Queen. Fairy Queen.
Hey.
Oh, wasn't that lovely? And what a lovely setting as well.
Yes, he lives in Bullsgwen, I think it is, and that's one of his neighbours' gardens, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
I know, isn't that lovely?
Yeah, shall we join them?
Oh.
Have to hold it under
it's
there.
disappearing, the stalk, look.
Oh, yes. Gosh.
Oh, hold it in front of me there.
Right, so from Bullsgwen we'll go a little bit further south to the other side of Wrexham, where we'll find Alex Eddy. Steady Eddie.
I can't hold it back no more. I gotta know now, what is the score? It's no good saying I'm feeling fine when I know now I've crossed the line. Every day, every moment of time, take a battle in my mind. Forever's questions to and fro. My heart is shouting, I gotta know. You're playing games with my heart, your heart of stone. Oh, you're playing games, you broke my heart, your cold, cold heart, stone, stone. Stop, or is it go? Is this the only way you know? It's no good saying I'm feeling fine when I know now I've crossed the line. You're playing games with my heart, your heart of stone. Oh, playing games, you broke my heart, cold, cold heart, stone, stone.
Alex Eddy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, rocky songs he does. Smash in, yes. Right, so we're going to go, that was called Heart of Stone, that was not sure if it's one of his own, but I'm sure somebody will tell me if it's not. Right, so we're going back to John Lennon now. In the background is not just any old semi-detached house. That is Mendip's. That's where John Lennon was brought up, and it was in that porch in the front there that they used to. He and Paul used to practice and sing because they used to get an echo, a reverberation in the porch. And when COVID's buggered off and done one, they'll be running the tours again. They run a tour from Speak Hall, and it goes round the Beatles' homes.
It's a brilliant tour. I got it for you as a surprise on your birthday.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it really is. It's so worth doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to go.
And you
again.
can go around the houses. You know, they have a curator in this house, Mendip's, and they have one in Paul McCartney's house in somewhere else. And you can go around and ask questions and everything else. They're museums they are to the Beatles. The Paul McCartney one, when the coach pulled up outside, I thought, bloody hell, Paul McCartney's there.
I know.
The curator was
the spit, wasn't he?
Absolute spit. Apparently he'd seen the job advertised. He worked in a cardboard box factory in Liverpool, and he saw the job advertised. So he went along, opened the door of the office to go in to be interviewed, and they said, "You've got the job, sit down." But he said anything.
We have got a picture of him somewhere. We couldn't find it in time to put it up tonight, but we'll put it up on the club site tomorrow because it's just uncanny, isn't it?
It is.
And he even talked like him as well.
He did. Shake of the head. Right. We got 9 days next. Do you know why?
Why?
Well, the singer is from down the North Wales coast, Kaylee Day, and she's singing 8 days a week. So, yeah, that's 9 days.
Hiya, this week I'm singing 8 days a week by the Beatles. I'll see how I get on the guitar because 2 days ago I broke my finger and I've taken it out of all the strapping to do this. So we'll see how we go. Enjoy.
Ooh, I need your love, babe. I guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. I love you every day, girl. Always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, girl. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week. It's not enough to show you I care. Oh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week. It's not enough to show you I care. Love you every day, girl. Always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got
Thank you.
No, thank you. That was
was
great.
brilliant,
That was
wasn't
lovely,
it?
yes. And fancy playing with a broken finger.
I know. I hope her fingers get better soon.
I hope so. I hope her doctor's not watching. He'll be wagging the finger at
Yeah.
her saying, you shouldn't have taken that cast off to play your guitar.
Do you know what they usually do with fingers and toes? They just strap
Strap
it to the
together,
next
don't
one
they?
along.
Yeah.
Because I broke my toe at the
Yeah.
beginning of lockdown.
Yeah.
So I just strapped it to the next toe along with electrical tape.
They do it with fingers and toes. When they did it to me, I had it was like that for a fortnight, and I had a hell of a time.
Did you?
Yeah, they strapped that finger to my big toe on the opposite foot. I was walking around like an ape. Yes, I wonder if Kaylee, I wonder if she broke a finger, rock climbing, I think. I think Kaylee, if I'm not mistaken, she works or works at an outdoor sports facility.
So maybe that's how she's done it.
Yeah, possibly. Right, there you go. So,
Oh, look at that lovely picture.
yeah, look,
Oh, that's lovely, isn't
great
it?
black and white picture. Yeah. Wouldn't you love to see them now as
Yeah,
80-year-olds? Eh?
yeah.
And just think of the music that would have been written in the
know.
last 40 years.
I know.
You know, he'd have been president of the United States by now,
Yeah, probably would.
and Prime Minister of Britain at the same time.
Well, I watched a brilliant documentary the other night. I think it came out a couple of years ago. You were fast asleep, bless you. You were very tired. I stayed up very, very late till the middle of the night to watch it. And it's called Above Us Only Sky, and it's on Channel 4. So
Right.
I think it'll be
Yeah,
there for a while.
be on
And
the
it's
catch-up, won't it?
just, it's so brilliant to watch. It really is. Lots of unseen footage and interviews, and really good.
Yeah.
And it shows a lot of them who obviously, in their 80s now. And you think, if only he could
That's right.
have still been here now.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
What a loss.
Tremendous loss.
Yeah.
Tremendous. Right, next up, we've got two songs from Peter Leslie. Yes, because they're both shortish songs, so he's melded them together. So it's Peter Leslie with Maggie May and I'm So Tired.
Oh, dirty Maggie May, they have taken her away, and she'll never walk down Light Street anymore. And the judge, he guilty found her, robbing a homeward bounder, that dirty, no-good Robin Maggie May. Was a part of Liverpool, at first I told you to, £2 a week, that was my pay. So tired, I haven't slept away. So tired, my mind is all ablaze. I wonder, should I get up and fix myself a drink? I'm so tired, I don't know what to do. So tired, my mind is set on you. I wonder, should I call you, but I know what you would do. You say I'm putting you on, but it's no joke. It's taking me home, I can't sleep. I can't stop my brain, it's 3 weeks. I'm going insane, I feel everything I've got for a little peace of mind. I feel everything I've got for a little peace of mind. pulling you on, but it's no joke. It's doing me hard, you know I can't sleep. I can't stop my brain, you know it's 3 weeks. I'm going insane, you know I did everything I got for a little peace of mind. I did everything I got for a little peace of mind.
Nice one, Peter.
That was great,
That was
wasn't it?
good, wasn't it? It's good. It's you know, dear Peter doing Beatles songs, so that was a nice change. I love the way you're all embracing this themes thing.
I know, we were just saying that, weren't we?
Absolutely, and you know, going out and learning new songs new to you, just to put on the show. That's great, fantastic, and it gives the evening a nice sort of feel. Doesn't it? Yeah. Right. So
Kaylee's just saying she broke her finger. She hammered it.
Ah, you nailed it really then, didn't you?
How painful would that be?
Yes, I've done it myself. I've had black thumbs before today.
No.
Yeah.
Well, years ago when I was 16 and I worked in a sewing machine factory for Laura Ashley, and my friend was on the buttonhole machine, and she took the safety guard off because it was piecework, and the more you did, the more you got paid. And her finger went underneath, and the button machine went straight down on it, and they couldn't get it out, so they had to dismantle the piece that was through her finger.
Lovely.
Before they could take her to hospital. Her stomach's gone funny now.
You sure this is not a stitch up?
True story.
Ooh, yes, a bit squeamish about things like that. Right, lovely. Let's have a look what's next. Now we're just drifting away from John Lennon for a couple of songs. First one is from Pauline Bass, Working Man.
It's a working man I am, and I've been down underground. Swear to God, if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind. Never again will go down underground. At the age of 16 years, oh, he'll quarrel with his peers, who vowed they'd never see another one. In the dark recess of the mind, where you age before your time, the coal dust lies heavy on your lungs. Well, it's a working man I am. I've been down underground. Swear to God, if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind. Never again will go down underground. At the age of 64, old will greet you at the door. He'll gently lead you by the arm through the dark recess of the mind. Old will take you back in time. He'll tell you of the hardships that were had. Oh, it's a working man I am. I've been down underground. I swear to God, if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold you in my mind. Never again will go down underground. I never again will go down underground.
Lovely, there you go. Good.
Oh,
John
look
and
at that
Yoko.
picture. They were so photogenic, John and Yoko.
Oh yes, yes. Yes indeed. There's a picture of them in bed later on. Right. So the next one isn't a John Lennon song, but as Robin Spreckley will explain, it was inspired by, in a roundabout way, by John Lennon. It's Robin Spreckley with a song of his own called Absolution.
Hi everybody, this is my brand new song, never been heard by anybody but me. I know it's John Lennon week and I do like John Lennon stuff, and I looked to see if there was something I could do, but I didn't feel I could do justice to anything in the time available. So I was umming and ahhing about doing this, and then I saw Chris's post with the picture of the John Lennon new compendium album on it called Give Me Some Truth. So I thought, okay then, there's some truth in this. Not a particularly pleasant truth. It's a disaster song, gloom with a groove, if you like. However, this particular disaster has got a couple of upsides to it, which cause me some wry amusement, and I hope they do for you too. So without further ado, here it is. Absolution. I must have thought that science would save the day, or did I just think someone else would have to pay? We thought we'd be long dead in a future far away. We knew we shouldn't, but it seems we've blown the inheritance today. If it's an asteroid, then it won't have been my fault. A great big space rock you can't avoid, a disaster you couldn't hold. Alien Armageddon would have the same effect. Won't have been my procrastination that left the planet wrecked. I won't have to apologise to all the children or to all the species we've driven to extinction. I won't have to see them drop like flies when the earth can no longer feed them. Or gone in a flash like the dinosaurs. No famine, no massacres, no wars. If it's an asteroid, then it won't have been my fault. A great big space rock you can't avoid, a disaster you couldn't halt. Alien Armageddon would have the same effect. Won't have been my procrastination that left the planet wrecked. And what of that useless shower? Those who wield great wealth or political power, their words and actions are hard to swallow. They've been flying around like they know there's no tomorrow. Here's a thought for when you're feeling blue. A great big asteroid will get them too. Again, here's a thought for when you're feeling blue. A great big asteroid will get those fuckers too. There's really nothing left to say. When hope is gone, you can always pray. I'm praying if it's an asteroid, literally heaven sent. The great big space rock you can't avoid, a disaster you couldn't prevent. Alien Armageddon would have the same effect. Won't have been my procrastination that left your planet wrecked. If it's an asteroid, then it won't have been my fault. A great big space rock you can't avoid, a disaster you couldn't halt. Alien Armageddon would have the same effect. Won't have been my procrastination, my procrastination, my procrastination. The planet wrecked. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Well done. Smashing, Roy.
Always brings a smile to my
He
face.
does indeed.
Really does.
Who was saying? Somebody said they could hear us talking. It wasn't us. Because whilst Pauline's song was on, we had to turn the sound down because we thought it was somebody standing outside our window talking loudly, and it wasn't. It was somebody on the video. Whoever did the video of Pauline must have been talking.
Because it was in a pub, I think, wasn't it?
It looks like it.
Let's just say a few more hellos.
Please.
Big hello to cousin Phil. That's Chris's cousin. He's in Liverpool.
Hey, Phil.
Big hello to Ron and Pauline, and hope Pauline's feeling better. And big hello to Neil and Barbara, and can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Great stuff. Good, good. I looked as if I was wearing Yoko's hat then, didn't I?
Yeah.
Right, then, let's move on. And we have Back to the Beatles now. Or the songs written by John Lennon, I think. I don't know. It was done by the Beatles anyway. And it's our little Beatle from Ross-on-Sea, Linda Degny, with a little help from her Tom.
Good evening, everyone. Stay safe as always. Thank you for us. And this is Linda and Tom singing the Beatles number with a little help from my friends. Thank you.
What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? No, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get by with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get by with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I get by with a little help
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda and Tom.
Oh, I love Tom and Linda's songs, and I love the videos Tom puts together as well.
Now, so as we don't get into trouble for copyright, this is we're just doing a review.
Right.
A review of cartoons in the Times, and this cartoon was in the Times yesterday, I think. We can't work it out by the Bungles. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Right.
Shall we do a couple of birthdays?
Let's do that, Jane.
So a great big happy birthday to George Stanley Evans. His birthday's today. That's George Live. And a big happy birthday for the 18th to Glyn Hudson.
Good. Just to clarify, George Live is George Stanley Evans' stage name on Facebook. Yes.
Yeah. Have you got your little happy birthday?
It's Christopher Frost from the Manor House in Ruthin. Happy birthday to Glenn and happy birthday to George. There you go. Right, now then. I had a funny day last week. I had to go on Friday or Saturday, I think.
Friday, you
Was
went.
it Friday? Because as you know, the Feathers, which was our previous venue, is becoming a restaurant. And they've done a lot of alterations already, but they've had planning permission now to build on the back of it, kitchen and another area. So I had to go and collect all the club's equipment, the speakers and stuff that was there in the big chest that they built for us. It's been there all this time, safe, but it's had to come from there while the builders get in there. So I had quite a an emotional little trip down there, to be honest. Well, the first thing was I suddenly realised I haven't got a big Volvo anymore. We've got we've got a
We've only got a little car now.
Megane convertible. The back seat's about this wide. So I took the roof down on it, and I was able to just put things in like that. I treated it like a big bucket.
Lucky it didn't rain.
But anyway, it chose a good day for it. So just let me show you where I'll do this now. There you go. So this is the entrance, if you remember, to the Feathers. That's the room that we used to use. Right down the far end is the stage area. And this is where the little bar was that we used to have the tea and coffee on, and the kitchen was there. Now they've actually taken the kitchen away, and they've built a staircase where the kitchen was, going up to the new up above, which used to be a flat, and it's now going to be another tier of the restaurant. So it's going to be a 2-level restaurant when they open.
It's going to be fabulous, isn't it?
It'll be a lovely place, yes. Just a shame we can't be there anymore.
Know.
But when I went down there to get the stuff out of that chest on the left-hand side, I got a big lump in my throat. I wanted to get all the equipment out and set it up. And I wanted to put the signs up and everything. And that, of course, is the view we used to have from the stage area. Only back then it was full with you people. So we'll have a new venue anyway. By the time this COVID's gone, we'll have a new venue, and we'll get the atmosphere just as nice as we got it in the Feathers, I'm sure. Because it's you guys who make the atmosphere when you turn up anyway.
Absolutely.
So, all we do is stick a candle on the table, isn't it, really? Perhaps a little bit more.
You do tell a few jokes as well.
No, don't do that. Right, so that was the Feathers. Shall we draw the raffle while we're at an impasse?
So, the winner of this nice big giant Milky Way.
Giant Milky Way. Wow, look at the size of that. Look at that.
Is Ian Hughes from the Wockies.
Ian Hughes, there you go. And big celebrations will be had when we do get to that venue.
Massive
and you'll all collect your raffle prizes then, incidentally. Okay.
And then the winner.
We're going to have to have a hell of a big box of them.
We will.
Won't we? For all these
a
people.
truckload.
God.
The winner of the magic
of
biscuit.
the magic invisible biscuit.
Magic invisible biscuit is Jackie Rowlands.
Jackie Rowlands, a Viscount for you. Yep, as long as Robin the Busker doesn't see it, he'll grab it first. We used to put these out, didn't we? And they used to go straight away, these Viscounts.
Oh yeah, everybody loves them.
Yeah. If you think I'm holding nothing, I am actually holding a Viscount biscuit. It's just because it's green and we're using a green screen, it disappears. But it's a Slimmers version.
Yeah, no calories in that one.
Right then, back to the music. We'll be having a lot more John Lennon stuff shortly. But we're going to start the evening, the second half, in the same way that we started we used to do this in the club, didn't they? Actually, whoever starts the first half starts the second half, even if there isn't a second half. That's what I used to say. Anyway, Dave Ryder started us off with a lovely Beatles song, "You've Got to Hide Your Love Away." But he also sent another one. Like last week, we had the sad news that Brian Locking, who lived near Denby, ex-Shadows bass guitarist, sadly passed away. And he was a friend of quite a few of the club members.
He played with Penny, didn't he?
Penny, and he's played with Dave Ryder. So yes, it was a sad news. He passed away the day on last Thursday, I think it was. So anyway, Dave has done a tribute to Brian Locking, one of the songs that Brian played in the Shadows. So I'll leave it to Dave to explain.
This is my tribute to Mr. Brian Licorice Locking, who was the bass player for the Shadows during the period 1962 to 1963, featuring on a number of their hits and also featuring in the film Summer Holiday with Cliff Richard. I've had the pleasure of playing with Brian on a number of occasions, both in the band and also at one of the local open mics. Anyway, this is my tribute to him, and it's the second record he was on, I believe, and it's called Dance On.
That was a good tribute.
That was a nice tribute. That was
really
lovely,
nice.
wasn't it? Fair play, yes. That was nice. Yes, that was one of the songs we used to play in the band.
Was it?
Yeah. Used to do all the shadows. We used to do the Shadows Walk. With our feet, not with our hands.
Can you still do it?
I do it with my feet. We won't be able to see him. I can still do the Shadows Walk. Yes. When we first started the band, that's all we did was Shadows music, instrumentals. And because Ray Nass, one of our, he was the rhythm guitarist, who was dead against singing. No, just like the Shadows stuff. Did all the Shadows numbers. And then we were playing in Ruthin Picture House one day on the stage, and he broke a string. Now, unlike some people who can change a string while they're playing, sort of thing, he went off to change a string. It took about 10 minutes. So I looked at Dave. Beatles, money. Yeah. So we sang the Beatles song "Money," and that was it. We never looked back. We just did songs after that.
So you hadn't done any singing?
We had
like
the first 6 months or so. That's all we did was just the instrumentals. Yeah. Right, now then, we borrowed John Lennon's White Room. Could you just go out through that door?
Out through that door?
Can you just go that way, please?
Where does it go?
Just go, girl, go.
Okay.
Oh. Is there anybody going to listen to my story? All about the girl who came to stay. She's the kind of girl you want so much it makes you sorry. Still you don't regret a single day. Oh, girl, when I think of all the times I tried so hard to believe her, she will turn to me and start to cry. She promises the earth to me and I believe her. After all this time I don't know why. Girl, she's the kind of girl who puts you down when friends are there, you feel a fool. When you say she's looking good, she acts as if it's understood. She's cool, girl. Was she told when she was young the pain would lead to pleasure? Did she understand it when they said that a man must break his back to earn his day of leisure? Will she still believe it when he's dead? Girl, she's the kind of girl who puts you down when friends are there, you feel a fool. Oh, when you say she's looking good, she acts as if it's understood. She's cool, girl. Okay, you can come back in now. Come, switch the light on, will you? There you go. Oh,
now
okay,
I can see now why you were trying to get shut of me. Through this invisible door.
Oh dear. The little giggle at the end of that song, I left it in because I was so relieved. It was about 10 to 7, wasn't it, tonight? And everything was going wrong. I was getting chords wrong, getting words wrong, getting everything wrong. I made a couple of mistakes in that take, but I thought, no, that's not staying.
Well, it was really good.
And thank you for your comments. Somebody said my guitar neck was bent. It's a wash. It's the Washburn 10-string banana version. Yes, that's it. Either that or the wide-angle lens. Somebody who knows about wide-angle lenses and fisheye effects is Mr. Mark McNulty, ace photographer from Liverpool. He did the picture of Gary Edward Jones with on the Simon poster.
Mm-hmm.
That's Mark's work. Liverpool photographer, now living in the Conway Valley.
Oh.
Yeah, he's seen sense. So welcome, Mark. Nice of you to join
hi
us.
to Mark, and also a big hello to Bill Malkin, Alex Eddy, Sarah Lou, and Jimmy.
Great. We haven't heard from Bill Malkin for a while, have we? Maybe there'll be a video in next week from him. You never know. Right, okay, so let's get out of this white room before we
what a beautiful
get into
room.
trouble.
Imagine having a room that tidy.
Well, my office, not far off that. What's the face for?
If people could see your office, honestly. I'm allowed in about once every 2 months with the Hoover.
Oh God, it puts the fear of God into
I know, it really does.
It does, yeah. I think, what have I dropped on the floor that I'm never ever going to see again? Right, folks, I sang about a girl. Joe Lyon's going to sing about a woman.
Hi everyone, I'd like to start by mentioning the Blues' great start to the season. Top of the league, 7 wins out of 7, manager of the month. We took a lot of jokes last year, so hopefully we're making up for it. This is John Lennon's song. It's called Woman. I can hardly express my mixed emotion at my bloodlessness. After all, I'm forever in your debt. And woman, I will try to express my inner feelings and thankfulness for showing me the meaning of success. Inside the man. Please remember, my life is in your hands. And hold me close to your heart, forever distant, don't keep us apart. After all, it was written in the stars. Let me explain. I never meant to bring you sorrow or pain. Let me tell you again and again, I love you. Yeah, yeah. Now forever, I love you. Yeah, yeah. Now forever.
Nice one there from Joe
That was
Lyon.
so lovely.
Yes, indeed. We forgot to move out the white room, didn't we?
You did?
Yes. Well, we were. Just one more look, because it looks so much like my office. I can't.
Oh, I know.
It's uncanny. I can't get over it. I can't get over.
I'm going to take some pictures one of these
No,
days.
don't
and
do
put
that.
them up.
Don't do that. Don't embarrass me.
Well, let me in a bit more with the Hoover. I'm going to bribe you with that.
Yeah.
You either let me come in once a week with the Hoover, or I'm going to take pictures.
Once a week? Gosh.
Yeah.
Right. We're still on Beatles, but a very interesting twist in this one. It's Mr. Neil Martin with I'll Be Back. I didn't know you were going anywhere, Neil. Neil Martin, everybody.
You know, if you break my heart, I'll go, but I'll be back again. 'Cause I told you once before goodbye, but I came back again. I love you so, oh, I'm the one who wants you. Yes, I'm the one who wants you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you could find better things to do than to break my heart again. This time I will try to show that I'm not trying to pretend. I thought that you would realize that if I ran away from you, you would want me to. But I got a big surprise. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you could find better things to do than to break my heart again. This time I will try to show that I'm not trying to pretend. I wanna go, but I hate to leave you. You know I hate to leave you. Oh, 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 oh. You, if you break my heart, I'll go, but I'll be back again.
Ah, nice one there from Neil.
Lovely.
Very interesting take on that song, yes. Right, now then. So, next up we have Mr. Richard Eastwood, being introduced by none other than Wendy Eastwood.
I shall let you know that he's going to sing a Beatles song called I Will. Now, I sang this at our wedding reception. I had no choice because Richard had bought me a guitar. Well, you've never seen anybody so nervous.
She's petrified.
And of course, it was another 5 years before I ever sang in public again, and that was at Real Folk and Acoustic Club.
Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. For if I ever
still remember that first time Wendy sang in Real Club. We were there.
We were indeed.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes. Gosh.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's yeah. Time goes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Right. We've had the Wockies, Jill and Ian, and last minute, Jabba's got in on the act as well.
Good.
So we now have a short but sweet one called My Room from Jabberwocky. That's Mick, Jill, Jilly and Ian. Or Mick, Jilly, Jill and Ian.
There's a world where I can go and tell my secrets to, in my room, in my room, in my room. In this world I lock out all my worries and my fears, in my room, in my room, in my room. Do my dreaming and my scheming, lie awake and pray. Do my crying and my sighing, laugh at yesterday. Now it's dark and I'm alone and I won't be afraid, in my room, in my room, in my room, in my room, in my room.
Lovely one there
That
from
was really lovely.
Mick, Jilly, Jill and Ian.
Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky.
I love Jabberwocky.
Yeah, great fundraisers.
Mm.
They, them and Robin the Busker are always competing to see who can get to the next 1,000 quicker.
Yeah.
And
They've raised so much
but
between them.
between Jabberwocky and Robin the Busker, it must be close on 35,000.
Yeah, it must
Fantastic. All through busking.
Yeah.
You know. Wonderful. And when things get back to normal next summer, you'll be able to see Jabberwocky usually on the, is it Llandudno, on the bandstand on the promenade, something like that. I think they do it at Conway.
Yeah, I think so,
Down
yeah.
there, yeah, a lot, yeah. Right. So, Frank Hives has just reminded me about a quip that Lennon made when he was being interviewed on American TV. And the interviewer said, John, would you say that Ringo is the best drummer in the world? And John Lennon said, he's not even the best drummer in the band. But you know what? He's a much underrated drummer. Was Ringo. I'm sure Andy Cooper, I think he's watching, I think he'd agree with me. There's a couple of videos showing the beats that Ringo did to a lot of the Beatles songs, and they were more complicated than you think. He's, you know. So yes, underrated drummer. Right. Two people they've asked a few times if they could say hello on our Thursday night, and they've sent a song in. They've never been to our club. They've talked about it, but they've been to the Rill Club a couple of times. It's Paul Walker and Karen Pfeiffer, and they've sent in a Joni Mitchell song, Diamonds and Rust.
I'll be done. Here comes your ghost again. That's not unusual.
just that the moon is full and you happen to call. Here I sit and on the telephone, hearing a voice I'd known a couple of light years ago, heading straight for the fall. I remember your eyes were bluer than robin's eggs. My poetry was lousy, you said. Where are you calling from? The booth in the Midwest. 10 years ago I brought you some cufflinks. You brought me something. We both know what memories can bring. They'll bring diamonds and rust. You burst on the scene, already a legend, the unwashed phenomenon, the original vagabond. You strayed into my arms, and there you stayed, temporarily lost at sea. The Madonna was yours for free. It's the girl on the half shell would keep you unharmed. Now I see you standing with brown leaves around and snow in your hair. Now you're smiling out that window of that crummy hotel over Washington Square. Our breath comes at white clouds, mingles and hangs in the air. Speaking strictly for me, we both could have died then and there. Now you're telling me that you're not nostalgic, and give me another word for it. You who are so good with words and at keeping things vague. 'Cause I need some of that vagueness now. It's all come back too clearly. Yes, I loved you dearly. If you're offering me diamonds and rust, well, I take the diamonds.
Oh, wasn't that beautiful?
Lovely voice.
Mm.
Absolutely.
We saw them in a gig, I remember, in Real Folk and Acoustic.
That's it, yeah.
And they do run a folk club in Stone as well, so hopefully at some point they'll be able to get back to,
That's right.
to running that.
Yes, yeah.
Because we did say we'd like to go at some stage, didn't we?
Yes, because our son lives in Stone, so he's in fact, wasn't it a weird situation where we were talking about at that gig in the break?
That's right.
They were sat behind us, and we were talking about somebody else about Jordan, our son, who lives in Stone, and this Paul, he picked his ears up. He said, "What was that? Stone? Birchall? I know Jordan Birchall
Yeah, I
in Stone."
remember that. Yeah, I think Jordan had been to the folk
Jordan
club,
had
hadn't
been open mic nights, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. So
Yeah.
small world. Right, so we'll get back on the John Lennon stuff shortly, but there's a couple, 2 or 3 more to come first that are non-John Lennon ones. And this next one is from somebody we haven't heard from for a few weeks now. It's Jeff Jones, and it's a lovely instrumental called Wave Biantio. There we go. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff Jones there from Rowell.
Rowell.
Yes.
Just up the road.
Just up the road from us.
And can I just say a quick hello to Beryl and Phil and all the doggies who are watching up the road in Clanbedder.
Wonderful. You're very welcome. Hope they're all feeling well. Now
and
then.
Get well soon to Gary, because I know Gary Edward Jones has had to cancel something because he's poorly.
No, that's crumbs. Get well soon, Gary. Keep on keeping on.
That's all we can do.
Yep, that's it. Absolutely. Right. Robin the Busker did do a John Lennon song, but couldn't get it sent to us. He was having internet woes, and he put it up on the Facebook thing. But as I say, we can't download them anymore from there. So, but not to be left out, we've found another one that we haven't played on here yet. It's a Bob Dylan song by Robin the Busker.
Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It don't matter anyhow. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. If you don't know by now, when the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window, I'll be gone. You're the reason that I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in turning on your lights, babe. That light I never know. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. But I wish there was something you would do or say. Try to make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. When the rooster crowed at the break of dawn, look out your window, I'll be gone. You're the reason that I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in calling out my name, girl. That name I never know. Ain't no use in calling out my name, girl. I can't hear it anymore. I'm thinking of wandering all the way down that road. Once loved a woman, child and tall. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. I'm walking down that long, lonesome road, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. What price to God I work, girl. So I'll just say pretty well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious mind. Don't think twice, it's alright. When the rooster crowed at the break of dawn, look out your window, I'll be gone. You're the reason that I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. You're the reason that I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright.
Nice one, Robin.
Brilliant, Robin.
Lovely stuff, Robin. Robin the Busker there. Robin
And he's got a
Windsor.
brilliant Facebook page which is called Robin the Busker.
Yeah.
And anybody can join and send music in.
That's it.
So that's always
That's good, isn't it?
always really entertaining on there.
So here we've got the bed in. Yes? When they what was it called? Bed piece, wasn't it? Hair piece, bed piece. Now, history will tell you that they spent how many was it?
Can't remember. It was a long time.
However long it was, they didn't stay there for all of that time, because for some of that time they had a stand-in, didn't they? They had a pair of stand-ins who just, took over from them to give them a break, really.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why they went to the loo and stuff.
That's right, yes. So, well, I was going to say a couple of uglies. One of them was ugly anyway.
That was week 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And this is week 31.
This is week 31.
Yeah.
And that was the first week we did. We just presented it from our garden room,
Yeah.
didn't we? Didn't know what the hell we were doing. Second week we managed to set things up and do it, but we had to have whatever the background was there for the night.
Yeah.
And then so we presented this in bed as John and Yoko, didn't we? The third week we had a saloon background.
It was like a plastic tablecloth.
And then we
thing.
discovered the green screen. So then we moved on.
Yeah.
When we suddenly realised it was going to be more than 2 weeks, we decided.
Yeah. Week 31.
Week 31. Good grief! What are we going to be saying next week? 169.
Maybe.
Right, a lot more music to come. We've got Tom Degney and Richard Ruthin. We've got Pete Kirkham, Peter Hodgson, Stephen Croft, Steve Dukes Hughes, Harry Robertson, Penny Neal, Wendy Eastwood, Paul Riley. Whole host of people. So plenty more nice music to come. So Tom Degney's next with Clinch Mountain. Hey, Tom Degney. And that picture at the end was Tom's band, the Conway Mountain Bluegrass Band, I think they're called.
Well, there's loads of toe tapping going on for that one.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't know, play those banjos. I couldn't, no. Right.
Can I just say a quick hello to Ash Roberts?
Hello,
and
Ash.
Hello to Beryl Worthing.
Fantastic. Wonderful stuff. Right. There's that's one of the pictures we took at one of the shows. This was...
I think that was the first one we went to.
I've got a feeling this picture was taken in the Philharmonic Hall. It was the Beatles tribute act.
Yes,
that
it
one
was.
Yeah, that's what that one was.
We went there on my birthday.
We did. She's got a good memory. Right.
We always go to Liverpool on my
I
birthday.
know.
We're not going to be able to go this year.
Oh, we could, but we just have to not go anywhere, just walk
I
around.
don't think we're allowed, are we?
I don't know. Well, not at the moment, no.
But we have booked Reindeer Lodge. I don't know if anybody's seen it advertised on Facebook. I think it's for kids, but we've booked, and it's like a little reindeer safari, and you go in your car.
Yep.
So we've booked that.
Yep. Couple of big kids, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right, so that was Tom, of course, and Tom features largely on, as he does in the club when we meet up, he's always there providing backing strings, banjo or something, or mandolin. And here he is with Richard Ruthin.
Helo Ruthin, gobeithio fy pawb yn iawn. Another snippet of hillbilly history for you now.
Hillbilly?
If you suffer from intolerances of this kind, hit the mute button now.
Where is it?
The song is called The Aragon Mill. It's about the effect of cotton mill closures, typically in the Lancashire area. A line in the song says, "It's so quiet, I can't sleep." Well, the main cause of the noise was this. This is the flying shuttle. It's got metal tips at the end, and it went backwards and forwards, banging against the wooden frame of the loom, day and night. There's a saying in Welsh that the corn miller only wakes up when the mill stops grinding. Cysgan well, tra mae'r felin yn malu. At the east end of town, at the foot of the hill, on a chimney so tall it says Aragon Mill. There's no smoke at all coming out of that stack. The mill has shut down, they'll never bring it back. And the only sound I hear is the cry of the wind. Blows through the town, weave and spin, weave and spin. Blows through the town, weave and spin, weave and spin. There's no children playing in the dark, narrow streets. The loom has shut down, it's so quiet I can't sleep. The mill has shut down, 'twas the only life I know. Tell me where will I go? Tell me where will I go? Too old to work, too young to die. Tell me where will I go? My family and I. There's no use anymore for the cotton mill, it seems. The sound of the loom still haunts my dreams. And the only sound I hear is the cry of the wind. It blows through the town, weave and spin, weave and spin. Blows through the town, weave and spin, weave and spin. And the only sound I hear is the cry of the wind. Blows through the town, weave and spin, weave and spin. Blows through the town, weave and spin, weave and spin.
Really, if we have to
That was lovely. Richard there and Tom. Only Penny's renamed Tom in the comments. Yes, she's renamed him. She said, that was lovely, Richard and Atom.
I bet Tom will love that.
So from henceforth, it's Atom and Linda.
Atom and Linda.
Easily done. The A is very near to the capitals key. Right, so we're back on the John Lennon trail now. I think of all the rest of the songs of the evening, there's only one that's not a John Lennon, But first up, we've got Pete Kirkham with All My Lovin'.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And while I'm away, I'll write home every day. Send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing. Hope that my dreams will come true. And while I'm away, I'll write home every day. Send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. While I'm away, I write home every day. And all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. Oh, my loving, darling, I'll be true. Oh, my loving, oh, my loving, oh, my loving, send to
A nice early Beatles track there.
Yeah, really
from,
good.
From Pete Kirkham. That was super. That's
I wonder
great.
if you enjoyed his cider. Can I just say a quick hello to Hayden Hughes and hello to Alison and John.
How you doing, guys? Right, lots of nice music. You've missed a lot, but there's a lot more to come. So Peter Hodgson is next with Nowhere Man. I think he's got some friends.
That boy took my love away. He'll regret it someday. But this boy wants you back again. That boy isn't good for you, though he may want you to. This boy wants you back again.
Oh, and this boy would be happy just to love you. But oh my, that boy won't be happy till he sees you cry.
This boy wouldn't mind the pain, would always feel the same. This boy gets you back again.
Oh, and this boy would be happy just to love you. But oh my, and that boy would be happy till he sees you cry.
This boy wouldn't mind the pain, would always feel the same.
this boy, this boy. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen, you don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be, just sees what he wants to see. Nowhere man, can you see me at all? Nowhere man, don't you worry, take your time, don't you hurry, leave it all till somebody else leaves you a hand. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen, don't you know what you're missing? Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody.
Lovely.
Oh, that was great, wasn't it?
That was Pete Hodgson's band, All Strung Up, with Richard and Wendy, with John on bass and Keith on drums.
They're so good,
Yeah,
aren't they?
excellent stuff, excellent, yeah. So, and before the lockdown, they were quite busy doing get little gigs here and there. Quite busy.
Yeah.
Right, so, heard a lovely story the other day. This elderly gentleman.
Really?
Yeah. And every week he writes to his grandson who's in prison.
Oh.
Yeah. And he writes to his grandson and says, you know, since you've taken this short holiday at Her Majesty's pleasure, he said, I was going to plant the vegetable patch again, but the ground's too hard. I can't do it. It's my age now. So, you know, we'll have to wait till next year till you come out. So the son writes back, the grandson writes back, and he says, Grandad, whatever you do, don't dig that vegetable patch. That's where the bodies are hidden.
Oh, God.
4 o'clock the following morning, the police are there digging it up. They find nothing, and they apologise to the old man. And the old man writes, the grandson writes to the old man and says, there you are, that's the best I could do under the circumstances.
Give it a laugh.
I can't remember the name of this actress. She's the one who played Yoko in
that was in the Royal Court.
in the Royal Court. Yeah, that was a wig, wasn't it? But fantastic. Right, the show was called Lennon, and if it comes on again, you must go and see it. It's absolutely fabulous.
Apparently, the Royal Court are doing a Christmas show.
They're doing
though, we
a
found out
Christmas
the other
show,
day.
Yeah.
For socially distanced
With
one.
about 20% occupancy of the seats, so let's hope. Let's hope. Well, as long as Liverpool's in lockdown at the moment, but hopefully it'll be back up by then. Right, Stephen Croft is next with John Lennon's song "Out of the Blue."
Evening, Ruthin. John Lennon night. There are so many to choose from, but this is probably my favourite solo song from 1973, Out the Blue.
Out the blue you came to me and blew away life's misery. Out the blue life's energy. Out the blue you came to me. Every day I thank the Lord and Lady for the way that you came to me. Anyway, it had to be. Two minds, one destiny. Out of the blue you came to me and blew away life's misery. Out of the blue life's energy. Out of the blue you came to me. All my life it's been a long slow night. I was born just to get to you. Anyway, I survived long enough to make you my wife. Out of the blue you came to me and blew away life's misery. Out the blue life's energy. Out the blue you came to me. Like a UFO you came to me and blew away life's misery. Out the blue life's energy. Out the blue you came to me. For John. Half of what I say is meaningless, but I say it just to reach you, Julia, Julia, Julia. Ocean child calls me, so I sing a song of love for Julia, Julia. Seashell eyes, windy smile calls me, so I sing a song of love for Julia. Her hair a floating sky is shimmering, glimmering in the sun. Julia, Julia, morning moon, touch me, so I sing a song of love, Julia. When I cannot sing my heart, I can only speak my mind, Julia, Julia. Sleeping sand, silent crowd, touch me, so I sing a song of love for for Julia. Calls me, so I sing a song of love for Julia. Julia.
Nice one.
Oh, great, yeah.
I snuck an extra little one in there from Stephen because he did a wonderful job of the Out of the Blue. But Julia is one of those songs I like very much, so
Yeah.
I thought we'd just sneak it in there quickly.
Yeah, he did them great, didn't he?
Lovely stuff. Right. So, did you say you've got something to plug?
Oh, I'm just going to say, if anybody's looking for anything to watch on a Saturday night, we always tune in to Edwina Hayes, don't we, at 8
We
o'clock?
do, yeah.
She does like a live request hour, and she's really, really good.
Yeah.
She's been to the club once, hasn't she, and went down really well.
Yeah.
And then we usually watch John Brinley then at 9 o'clock. He does...
He's on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Both absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Good fun. Nice to see the musicians carrying on online.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Right. And of course they usually have a tip jar, don't they?
Yeah.
Because they're not making any money at the moment, so you know the odd £5 here and there all
Makes a
goes to help,
difference.
doesn't it? Yeah, all goes to help. Right. So sticking with the John Lennon, it's Steve Dukes Hughes with a clean version of Working Class Hero.
As soon as you're born, they make you feel small. By giving you no time instead of it all. Till the pain is so big you feel nothing at all. A working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to me. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. Till you're so damn crazy you can't follow their rules. Working class hero is something to me. A working class hero is something to me. When they're tortured and scared you for 20 odd years, then they expect you to pick a career. When you can't really function, you're so full of fear. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to me. Keep it dope with religion, sex and TV. Think you're so clever and classless and free, but you're all still peasants as far as I see. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to me. There's room at the top, they're telling you still. First you must learn how to smile as you kill. If you want to be like the folks on the hill. A working class hero is something to me. A working class hero
Nice one there, Steve Jukes Hughes.
So good.
Great, great. There's another picture we took at the Royal Court for the Lennon show, and this guy was obviously playing Paul McCartney. He looked just like him. He had the head wobble and everything.
Had all the mannerisms of him.
Absolutely, the voice and the mannerisms. But at the start of the show, he had a 6-string acoustic guitar, and they were sitting round, and he was playing that, you know, with Lennon and George Harrison. And then when they came to show the bits about the band, he was playing the Hofner left-handed bass. I thought, crikey, it must be ambidextrous. Anyway, during the break, I asked the press officer, Ian, about it. He said, "Oh no," he says, "somebody's playing the bass in the wings." I said, "Well, he's good." So during the second half, I watched him, and he was hitting every note exactly. So he was only miming, but he was hitting every note. He wasn't just, and he was doing it properly. Anyway, apparently by the end of it was a 6-week show, 6 weeks long run. By the end of the second or third week, he was playing it. They didn't have the guy in the wings playing the bass.
Wow.
He'd learned to play bass guitar left-handedly, even though he was a right-hander, for the show. Fantastic.
God, that takes some doing.
Yeah, wonderful. Right, next up we've got, that was Steve Jukes Hughes, Working Class Hero. Next we've got Till There Was You, sung beautifully by Penny Neal.
My Beatles song. There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I've never heard them winging. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There was music, wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. There was music, there were wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. Till there was you. Till there was you.
Oh, that was lovely, Penny.
Beautiful
that
as
was
always.
really nice. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, we've loads of lovely songs tonight, haven't we? Fantastic. Right.
We love our Thursday
We
nights,
do.
don't we?
And because the Beatles songs are generally much shorter songs than, there's no sort of 8-9 minute epics tonight. we've got room for a couple more, so I'm going to squeeze in another extra one here, from Mr. Peter Leslie. If I can find the right button, help!
Need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need someone help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. Now those days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find, change my mind, open up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? How my life has changed in oh so many ways. My independence seems to have vanished in the haze. Every now and then I feel so insecure. Now I know I need you like I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? I was younger, so much younger than today. Never needed anybody's help in any way. Now those days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find, change my mind, open up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me, help me, help me.
Nice bonus one there from Peter Leslie. Lovely stuff. Right. So we're nearly at the witching hour.
It's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah, we had a flu jab, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
That was our afternoon out, wasn't it?
You know how on you hear them on the hospital programs. I can't find the vein. Go on, they don't put us in the vein, do they? In my case, they couldn't find my arm.
Really?
Yeah, I was hiding in the bloody cupboard, terrified.
You don't like injections,
I
do you?
don't. I had to look the other way.
No. Didn't you used to ask the nurse when you had an injection if you could have a chocolate button because you'd been so brave?
Never had a chocolate button or chocolate biscuits. Right.
You can have a bounty if you want. There's plenty of them.
Now there's a couple more Lennon songs, but first of all, a non-Lennon song from one of our own singer-songwriters, lives across the road from us actually, Mr. Harry Robertson.
If I was hungry, I know you would nourish me. If I was weary, you'd find me some rest. If I was lost in the storm, you would welcome me. I believe love is the start and the end. If I was friendless, you'd walk alongside of me. If I was guilty, you'd surely forgive. And if I stumbled, you'd be there to steady me. I believe love is the start and the end. If I was falling, you'd know how to cushion me. And if I break down, you'd dry all the tears. If I was scared in the night, you would comfort me. I believe love is the start and the end. Love is the start and the end. Love is the start and the end. If I was hungry, I know you would nourish me. If I was weary, you'd find me some rest. If I was lost in the storm, you would welcome me. I believe love is the start and the end. Yes. Love is the start and the end. Is the start and the end. Love is the start and the end. Love is the start and the end.
Wow, how good
Nice
was
one
that?
there from Harry. Yes.
That's Harry's own song.
Fantastic.
Did you say that's available to buy on?
Yeah, on Amazon Music. Yes, yeah.
Oh, we'll have to get that.
And it's on. They're on YouTube. He's got a load there. Songs from Wales on YouTube. Look them up. Look them up. Really good stuff. Wonderful. Right. Well, next up we've got Wendy Eastwood with a Beatles song.
John Lennon, Imagine. I'm not doing Imagine. It's from the album Imagine and it's called Oh My Love. And I was sat down for a change. I've had a hard day. And I've only just learnt this, so I hope it goes all right. Hope you enjoy it. It's Oh My Love. It's a lovely song. Oh my love, for the first time in my life, my eyes are wide open. Oh my lover, for the first time in my life, my eyes can see. I see the wind, oh I see the trees, everything is clear in my heart. I see the clouds, oh I see the sky, everything is clear in our world. great John Lennon.
Oh, wasn't that beautiful?
Lovely. Gosh, we've had some lovely songs
We really
tonight.
have.
All the way through. All the way through. It's been fabulous. Really nice. And I like the different takes people have had on the various songs,
Yeah.
you know. Some of them following the original and some of them diversifying nicely. And really nice.
It's been lovely.
Fantastic.
Just what we all needed, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lift. A bit of a Lennon lift.
Yeah.
So that's it for tonight. Apart from we're going to leave you with one song in a minute, but fabulous. What have we got coming up? There's no theme next week, is there?
Just open theme next week. Remember to tune in to Skeet and Debs on Sunday at
Yes,
5:30.
Absolutely. Skeet and Debs, Jackson Williams, doing a live stream with 2 guests apparently.
Yeah.
Be interesting.
Yeah, looking
There we
forward to
are.
that.
Good. Right, so let's we started the evening with Paul Riley with the intro. So you're going to hear it all the way through now, okay, without any graphics over it or anything like that. So have a great week.
And stay safe, everyone, and keep positive.
And we'll see you next Thursday.
See you next week.
With lots more lovely music from you lovely people. Okay. See you then.
Bye.
Let's get Paul ready. Here we go. So it's Paul Riley singing us out with Imagine. Have a great week, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world can be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday